This video will explore the evolution of Anglican missions as two frontiers of faith, comparing the U.S. colonies with Masulipatam, India. We will look at a comparative cartography of state chaplaincy, global trade, and evangelical awakenings. Our research is informed by the scholarly work of Dr. Santha Kumari Jeddi on Christian missions and conversion among the depressed castes of India. 17th and 18th century British religious expansion was linked to military outposts and transatlantic commerce. This colonial triad involved the crown, the company, and the church. This application fractured, creating two different religious models across the Western and Eastern hemispheres. This timeline illustrates the parallel expansion across the two hemispheres. Key events include the settlement of Jamestown in 1607 and the arrival of chaplains for southwards in Masulipatam in 1610. In the U.S. colonies, the initial strategy was to directly transplant the English parish system with Anglican chaplains. However, geographic dispersion limited the institutional reach of the SPG and the Crown. The Great Awakening, from the 1730s to 1740s, led to an itinerant shift away from rigid, state-sponsored liturgy toward grassroots revivalism. This fundamentally democratized colonial religion and operated independently of colonial government control. In the eastern frontier, the earliest Anglican missionaries, dubbed chaplains for southwards, arrived in Masulipatam aboard the ship Globe in 1610. The strategy was isolation, ministering exclusively to East India Company personnel, ignoring the indigenous populace. By 1762, Masulipatam became the headquarters of the Northern Division of the Army. Religion in this military stronghold operated as a tool for military morale and disciplinary cohesion, nested within the East India Company's war room. The military chaplain's duties included standard Anglican worship, Holy Communion, and occasional services for European soldiers. Until the early 19th century, Great Britain abstained from missionary evangelism in India. The chaplain's role was bureaucratic and served the company machine. The formation of the Church Missionary Society, or CMS, in 1799 was a key shift. It marked Great Britain's official entry into active, international missionary evangelism, transitioning from over a century of purely defensive military chaplaincy. The CMS was the only missionary society officially associated with the British colonial government. Masulipatam became the administrative epicenter for Anglican Christianity in coastal Andhra, demonstrating a state-sponsored mission hierarchy. Comparing the two frontiers, the western frontier had permanent civilian settlement and an independent religious style. The eastern frontier was a military garrison with a state-mandated hierarchical liturgy, directly controlled by the Crown. In America, the Great Awakening broke the church out of the building, creating decentralized networks. In India, the evangelical agenda remained fortified within state power and was a highly organized extension of British colonial administrative policy. The U.S. model shows a rupture in the colonial triad, leading to the structural independence of the church from the state. The India model shows structural subsumption, where the church operated as a patronized subsidiary of the East India Company and the British government. The Anglican Church adapted its form to its context. The formation of the CMS in 1799 marked a pivot, launching an era of active cultural expansion. The Great Awakening led to American religious independence, while the CMS entrenched the legacy of British imperialism in India. This video used various sources, including academic texts on Christian missions in India, and historical records like military archives and the foundational charters of the SPCK, SPG, and CMS.